Hello everybody, how's everyone there? Ame Gakita. Alright, for now we are going to discuss about the issue that actually went under the radar due to a lot of people talking about, and including myself, talking about Nichi. Well, apparently that PalWorld got a little bit of interesting brief with a gaming journalist along the line, and it's actually kind of interesting to kind of see how this kind of thing can go a little bit in a very interesting way. I would say definitely in the skill, I would definitely say that the power are in having a big win. So putting into context, right, there is actually a gaming journalist who put up a thing about PalWorld had lost 2/3 of his player in 2 weeks along the line, and trying to publish in a way that's kind of make it is like power is they trying to say, oh, it's not doom post or whatever, but then again the previous one that they post trying to smear power in a very bad way, saying that, oh yeah, they had reached a top amount of nearing 2 million concurrent player, and now is losing to a lot. So from 2 million and now to losing around 2/3 of his player base, and not a lot of people playing the game anymore along the line. It's getting boring along the line. But you actually bet the question, is it really as bad as they claim to be? I mean, the thing is, right, power at the time of this moment would definitely say that many people have reached the peak, they have reached what they need to do in the game at the time of that update. They know what they did. They feel that there is nothing more the game is offering to them. They don't want to they will kind of like just let it go, play other game. And it's interesting to see that how one of the community manager of power actually go to the point of even stating that, and even call up the journalist being lazy to point out quite an interesting thing. I mean, like, they call up and there are people talking about, yeah, oh hey, you journalists don't even try to talk about it along the line. And it's actually interesting to see initially when they started out, they feel like the game will be passing over the 50,000 player mark, but then it just go way beyond to the point of millions that they didn't expect in the first place. So in a way, when I say that they already got what they earn bad way, and but it's just a little bit way more. And then some people say along the line that power had lost how many percentage of their player base along the line is considered lazy, because it's just that it's trying to say that this game is bad, this game is not good anymore. But the thing is, right, they actually got along the line that power is trying right now at the moment to solve any issue, solve any bugs that is overlooked, or issue that player may abuse on, that is not what the developer intended on, or even trying to do. So basically they're trying to do the game refinement, making it as better as they can before they add in new update, when they want to add in PvP, or they want to PvE, or along the line of new monster, new map, new along the line. Like right now, a lot of people is stopping to play. But the thing is, right, the people who is starting to play is just basically they did every single thing. They feel like the game cannot offer them much more. They just feel like they want to play other game because there is a lot of different other game. And best of all, the power people is like, yeah, go. There are so many amazing games out there to play. You don't need to feel guilty about hopping from game to game. Just like when people come to my live stream and they don't stay in my live stream all the time, they want to go to other people's live stream or go to sleep or whatsoever, I never ask them to go and stay in my live stream all the time. I mean, like, it just proves to show that they are very base. They know what other people want, and if those people continue to play power, they love them, they are grateful for their support, they'll try to return that support. And even if those people won't want to play, they still technically say that please go and play other game. There are many other good games out there. It's just not mean that power is the only good game to play. You can try any other game, and that when power do have a new update, then you can return. The game is still there. They won't run away. So I don't see why people bashing on a game that is losing a lot of players, because the thing is, right, those people who play Power and stay on Power a lot of time is that they are trying to see any more thing that they can exploit, or some of the thing that the developer have missed out on, and when they kind of put up a video, the dev will watch it and then they will try to change it to make it even better, or make it so that it's not against what they wanted intentionally along the line, like building a base near a freaking boss along that line. So yeah, the dev are actually well aware of those things, so they are working behind the scene, ensuring they can bring the game as to as what they want, what they wish of, and what they dream of. And it's interesting to see how some gaming journalists are saying, oh, they lost a lot of players. Thing is, right, every game when they first release, they will have a huge amount of players. They will have a lot of people playing the game. There's a lot of people who want the game to enjoy the game along the line, and then those people who are casual player or people who just want to testing out will slowly move away and play other games, because again, new game kept releasing every month, every moment, and people will always try to play other game, and sometimes to see what kind of interesting game there are, what kind of hit game there are to continue trying out. And at this point of time, Power had reached to the pinnacle of gaming, where people will know that Power is a game that kind of overthrown quite a lot of game, and really telling a lot of people is saying like, hey, we are technically Gigachad. We want you to play our game, but at the same time we also want you to don't play our game, because there is a lot of other game out there, and even if you feel that you want to play our game again, we welcome you. If you don't want to play our game, you want to try out the game, go ahead. When we give new update, you want to come back again, hey, we welcome you with an open arm. So it really shows how base they are, how good they are, and in terms of PR and marketing, right, they earn a huge win, because it means that they are able to win back the people heart, and bring their reputation to a much higher height, because this is something that a lot of game companies do not do. Just like how sometimes when GTA game or any AAA game, they want to show that, hey, we want you to play our game and our game only, and we'll make you to wait as long as for the next update. And even if you don't want to play, if you want to wait for our game, play our old game, don't play other people's game. Yeah, it just kind of beg the question, like, what were they thinking? And the funny thing is, right, a lot of people who exploit a lot of bug or a lot of issue in the game, in the previous game, the dev or the developer of the company will not even try to rectify or try to change the bug in any form, or even try to make it better. Instead, they just say, hey, we're just gonna fix the bug in the later game. Whereas the Power is like, oh, there's a bug, okay, never mind, new patch, new update, make it as smooth as possible so that the game will be as what they intended. And it really begs the question, like, a game that is cost around $40 along the line, and yet they are doing as much work as those AAA games that are supposed to be doing. Suppose, you know. But yet, I mean, like, people just want to bash along the line and saying that, oh, not my problem. You pay us money? Yeah! We take the money, you play the game, you like it or not, we don't care. It's the reason why sometimes when people ask me, do I want to play those kind of game, I'll definitely just give the excuse that I don't have a good computer. And mind you guys, I'm still using a potato computer, okay? If I can only play Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and I'm actually kind of squeezing it by playing Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and I'm actually playing on the lower setting and I still lacking. So the thing is, right, it's really bad the question that even if I do get a very good computer with a good spec that can play those kind of game, I doubt I really want to consider even playing those kind of game in the first place now. Because the thing is, right, in the long run, when you consider that sometimes you want, there are like a game, like I mentioned, there is a lot of game to try out, you want to play those kind of game, it does not mean that you have to keep on playing just those game in any form. Because the thing is, right, If you buy a game you like, you play the game, you enjoy the game, good for you. But it does not mean that you have to stick to the game again and again and again. I mean, like, just for me, who is playing Genshin and Honkai Star Rail on daily basis, yeah, I'm just playing for the resin, I'm just playing for the stamina, I'm just playing for the dailies whatsoever. But do I kind of like stream it every single day or talk about it every single day? No, I just played it casually and then just F out, play other games. There are so many other games to play about. And even for me, who is constantly pumping out random chat again and again and again, there's also a lot of topic for me to search up on. There's a lot of things to cover. There's a lot of things to look out for, to check, to do research, see how people give their own take, see how people give their opinion along the line, take in a lot of information and then give out my takes. And at this point of time, I would say that in the term of PR scaling, right, what PalWorld did is really a big win, because it just means that they are saying that, hey, if in the future we get new update, just make sure you want, if you want to play, come back, we welcome you with open arm. It's not like we're saying like you must come back along the line. It's just proving that they are worth considering to be part of a good gaming experience. And this is what a lot of gamers are requesting, what a lot of people are looking for, but a lot of company not doing as such. And it's really bad the question, like, what were they thinking about? To me, I would say that the gaming journalists who trying to say that, oh, they lose a lot of player game. I mean, like, if you look at any other game, when they first started out, they will have a lot of players. As time go by, they will slowly lose player base. And to power, a lot of people reach their peak, they complete the whole deck, the list or whatever, and they know what they need to do, they done what they need to do, there is nothing more for them to do anymore. So basically they are like, hey, there's even other game that we want to play, we will stop and then we'll play other games. So maybe in future when Power got a new update or new patch, and the player will be like, hey, you know what, we're coming back again. So it really just proved how good the company is right now, and there's nothing more for me to think that people should be bashing Power for it. I mean, like, even if people call it Pokemon with gun, but then again, Pokemon with gun is just basically want people to keep coming back again, to whenever they want to. They got their own time, they get their own thing to do. They are like, hey, we understand. But the thing again, like I mentioned, to other game company understand, to the gaming journalists understand, losing player base is always part of a gaming process. There will be a lot of player at the start, and then they slowly lose player base. Casual player will slowly try out other game. People who try out the game find out like the game, and then they feel like there's nothing more to play, they will try out the game. So those who are playing right now are enjoying the game to the fullest. They want they want to play the game more, they want to see if anything to exploit on the game. By all means, let them be. But I feel like putting up, when they call it that, the article put up that, oh, Power had lost 2/3 of its player base along the line, or how many percent along the line, is considered lazy discourse. To me, I'm just saying that is a very bad take on the gaming journalist. It is always a common thing to lose player base as the game go by, because what you guys have to understand, like I mentioned again, new game getting released, more and more people play other game, people complete the thing, they want to play other game, they will go and say, oh, there's nothing more they need to do on Power, there's nothing more to do in Power, they will just move on. And if there's new update that will deserve them to come back, then they will come back again. So at this point of time, I just feel that the article put out by the gaming journalist is just, maybe he did not put it in a nicely form of way, or maybe he just feel that, hey, just because they are losing a lot of players, I'm going to put it up that way along the line. And again, I just feel that it just bring something along the line of trying to keep blade, trying to game viewers along the line, which a lot of journalists doing for those kind of situation is often well known for. I won't say I'm not guilty of it. I do use a little bit of clickbait at time, but at this point of time, I feel like I'm just going to just use title that make me feel at least I comfort with, or things that I feel like is worth putting as a question, or sometimes worth discussing on along the line. So it's just basically how I feel. But again, I will say that this just proves again that sometimes when you have a very good PR or very good management on your company, this proves that sometimes how people try to bash you can end up being, and if you are a very good you have a very good community manager, or when you have a good PR personnel, it just proves again, I mentioned, that they can turn it into from the big L to a big W, and this proves that they hired a very good person to do this for them. It also proves that they are also willing to let other people to play other game accordingly, no matter what. And to me, I just feel like there's nothing more for me to say except for the journalists to rethink about what they say, because sometimes a game will lose a lot of player base as the time go by, because people complete the game, or people don't feel that there's a need to complete the game anymore or play the game anymore, and they want to move on to play other game. There are a lot of games getting released every moment, days, months, years, who knows. But when you play this game, let's say for 3-4 weeks, and then after that a new game get released, obviously that when you got a new game, you want to try out the new game. So to me, I'm like, there's nothing big loss. Like right now, there is a lot of people playing Persona 3. Let them play. They don't want to play Power, by all means, let them be. But some people just want to pull up a title that make people feel angry, or maybe feel lazy. Who knows? But if you guys got your own opinion or comment or whatsoever, just write in the comment below. We can discuss it further. Or if there's things that I miss out on, write them out and we can discuss it further. But with that being said, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe, or maybe share the video. And understand that random chat talk about random stuff that never follow a single trend. But till then, have a nice day or night. Bye.